Okay, so I did some work here. I got both of these unstuck and running. This one has a plastic nose cone. This one has a metal nose cone. And that one weighs 37 pounds, and this one weighs 34. These are indeed shaded pole motors, and I've learned quite a bit that I never wanted to know about Hunter Originals. First of all, this one, you can see how the rotor's moving back and forth. It's missing some sort of washers or something in here, and it is scraping up against this front piece. So I'm gonna have to figure something out about that. Of course, these still need to be cleaned and all that. Also, these you can see all this oil in here. It took quite a bit to get these things unstuck. These are oil bath fans, which is interesting. Even the new ones appear to be, from what I can find. They are not sealed, like sealed bearings. You put oil in this hole right here, and it comes through and fills up this section of the nose cone. It fills up with oil, and that is how you oil it. So if you have these, yeah, this is supposed to be full of oil. This part, you just put oil in this hole here with something like this, and if you put it too fast, it'll come out of here and fill the whole thing with oil and make a mess. So that's fun. Anyway, yeah, this one's got a plastic nose cone. This one's got a metal one. These have the shaded pole motors, meaning there's no capacitor. So these were made sometime in the 80s or earlier, because they quit using the shaded pole motors in the 80s. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this one in. I've got it on high. The pull cord is missing. And like I said, the thing's hitting. Let me flip it sideways here. If I flip it sideways, it does better. Now, I don't know how fast these are supposed to spin, but they're both spinning about the same. This is just, this piece, the screws are slightly loose on, so it's vibrating. Draw 2.19 amps. They're rated for, what is it? 2.5, so it's right in there. I don't want to run it too long because there's no oil in there. You can see that it is running. And for something that was completely seized 10 minutes ago, it's got a pretty good spin down time. I think this one's nicer though. This one, look at this. Those bearings freed right up. I was working on this one first, and I did figure out how these were working first. So this one actually got quite a bit more oil than that one, which is why I made such a mess here. I didn't realize that this was like an oil bath type thing. I figured it had some sort of wick, but no. So then I flipped it over and all that oil dumped out of there. Let's go ahead and turn this one on. That was anticlimactic. Let's see here. It must be off. So I want it on. There we go. It still doesn't sound very happy. It doesn't sound horrible. There's high, there's low, and there's off. You can see how good of a spin down time this really has. I'm sure there's a bunch of debris and all sorts of stuff in there. So, yeah. This one's also drawing a good amount of current. And once again, I don't know how fast these are supposed to turn. It seems like it's going slow, but I would imagine once you get big 42-inch, blades on there, it's actually quieting down. I'd imagine once you get blades on there, it would seem like it's spinning a lot faster than it is. Either way, 2.23 amps. I'll turn it off now. You can see spin down time is fine on this. So, yeah, there you go. They do run. I still haven't really done much research. I mean, they would, if I were to put these in service, they would both need to be cleaned and serviced heavily. Also, I would have to find the proper mounting hardware because I don't have it. But that should be easily attainable. But the blades, I was looking it up, and blades for these things are quite expensive. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. This video is in widescreen, I just noticed, because I'm not filming it on my actual camera. Yeah.